Ashley Bottoms here from Bottoms Up Appetite for Discussion, and we are here at the 2014 Boston Super Megafest. And as you can see, this place is insane with people. I have been coming to this event for the last few years, and I have been going to this event even longer. This is one of my personal favorites. This is the first Comic-Con that I was exposed to, and I just love how it's put together. I love being a part of it, and now I love being a part of, the media of this event. So, a lot of celebrities here, a lot of things to do. Cosplay is up the yin yang. It's crazy here today. A lot of fun. If you're not here, check out the story because there's so much to see. And, just welcome to the Boston Super Megafest 2014.
Captain America, is that you? Fly down the highway in your red, white, and blue. You remind me of the days in that infamous war, when we weren't quite sure what we were fighting for.
Okay, we are here with Dwight Schultz, and just gonna say I'm a huge fan. I think I pretty much conveyed that in the short time I've known you.
Very short.
Yes.
Moments.
From my favorite, the A-Team, and also from Star Trek Next Generation, and my mom. This is the guy I told you about from Diagnosis Murder, from Murder, She Wrote. So this is the guy I was telling you about, Mom. And I just want to say I am a huge fan because I love the diversity of characters you play. That's what gets you.
Thank you.
Because when you play Holly Mad Murdoch, I mean, who doesn't love Mad Murdoch? Come on. And then you see
A lot of critics at the New York Times, but
damn them all because the fans know better. And then you play Reginald Barclay, of course. And as we were talking earlier, and I said to you that this is the character that like the shy guys that watch Star Trek can relate to because you pretty much were one of them in that show.
he was a fan.
Yeah, and like you had said, time will tell, and it's telling. It's a very popular character.
Yeah, it's amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's for me, it was a complete surprise, complete shock. I had no idea that it was ever going to be as popular as it was. And it's a blessing. It's just a total blessing. And you say, one day you say, I just can't believe how successful this character was. And something that you loved. I mean, because Star Trek was something that when I was a kid, I watched the originals. I knew Brent Spiner, I knew Jonathan Frakes, and it was a pure lark. I made a movie called The Long Walk Home with Whoopi Goldberg. I told her how much I loved Star Trek.
And she was in Star Trek.
And she was Guinan. And Brent was worried about being typecast, and it was all this stuff. And I said, no. I said, this is going to be wonderful. And when I saw Next Generation, and everybody was talking about a bald captain, and I was saying, he's a different captain, but you'd still go over the hill with him. And the cast.
He makes it his own. That's what I like about him. He's not trying to be perfect.
That's right. But it was all so well done, and I was so excited for them.
Right.
And then to actually be asked to be on it was a thrill. I mean, it was just.
Okay, we're here with Denise Crosby, and I am a fan. I loved you in Star Trek. I was a little miffed they killed your character. So I just want to kind of state that up front. I'm not kissing ass. I saw you in the hallway. I was like, hi, like I knew you. But and I was telling my camera person, I said, I'm either you're gonna recognize me now or think that's the weirdo that was like creeping me out in the hallway. So I'm glad I was glad I'm the phone and not the lab. But you've been in Star Trek. I actually talked to one of my friends that said you were in a Black Sabbath.
Oh yeah, I was in a music video.
Yeah, see, I didn't know this, so
yeah.
I came prepared now.
Okay. So
tell
I've done a
us.
couple of music videos.
Okay.
Those were the days when they still do use a lot of music video directors, for features. So it's a great way for directors to work. And the woman who directed Pet Cemetery, Mary Lambert, I was in her very first music video, which was the Tom Tom Club.
Okay.
And then she went on to direct a Chris Isaac video, which I was in. I did a video with her with Mick Jagger.
That's nice.
Yum. And no, Chris Isaac is pretty cool too. They're all great. Yeah, I've done like, I don't know, 4 or 5 music
And I
videos.
can imagine with the A-Team, that must have been some
Well, yeah, that was. I I was playing Lord Byron at the Theater Guild in Philadelphia. When that
I
happened.
remember belly burgers. I don't remember how long, but I remember super delicious and super nutritious. And I was like, yes, that's the kind. I love the craziness. That's what always drew me to the show.
It was Kennel and Frank Lupo. If only we could have gotten them to write more scripts. They were wonderful. They were really wonderful. And of course, our problem was they all went off to do other things.
Right.
We were sort of demanding, beating on the door to get them to.
Yeah, I was kind of mad that they cleared Murdoch sane in the 5th season.
Well,
I mean, it was still good because
Yeah.
they still had room for the character.
theoretically, I mean, officially, I wasn't a member of the team, so that's but
Yeah,
but-
according to the government officially, you were not a part of the A team. That's why you never were arrested.
That's right.
You obviously Tasha Yar. I had kind of a crush on you back then. You know, I loved the look. I loved that you were a strong woman. You were a woman that had a hard life and turned your life around, and then unfortunately was cut short. So I love the character because I love strong characters, and you were. You didn't take crap. You actually, you had Wolf on your side of things. You guys were like the tough people on that show.
Oh yeah, we could kick some butt.
Yeah, that's what I like. I remember, he would wager in the pool on your
I know.
favor.
It's like betting on me.
Who wouldn't? You kicked ass. You weren't afraid, and that's what I love. I think that's what ultimately got your character killed, is that you didn't see the danger, what it really was. You were more worried about your shipmates and kind of let the guard down a little bit.
Well, I think more that particular episode had to do with the skin of evil. Orange, that character was. The point being was that it was so unprovoked.
Right.
That we didn't do anything to this thing, and he just killed me just to show that it could.
Just because it felt good.
Exactly. That's how evil that thing
And
was.
it still sent a message. I mean, it was a very powerful message, which I thought was great. And then you came back in Star Trek, which I thought was great with Yesterday's Enterprise. And then you went back in time and came back, and my favorite person even said it, unification. Wow. What a way to come back.
I know they did a really surprisingly well done show. I mean, I never saw that coming. When I died on Star Trek, I thought that was it.
And it had ties with the new Star Trek movie at the time, which was Undiscovered Country, and it brought you back, and just was so much in that. People say it was one of the, I think, best of both worlds, and then unification. So you were like in one of the best episodes on that show, and your character got killed. How cool is that? And I'm not going to go into the Patrick Stewart thing, but Patrick Stewart actually suggested you do these events.
That's right.
And we actually had a Patrick Stewart story each. I'm not going to go into it, but I think it's really cool because if you would meet him again, if you see him again, you got to tell him the story.
No, he knows. Look, you mean your story? Yeah, I'll tell him your story.
6 Shades of Red.
Yes, I'll tell him your story.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, Patrick was, he told me that I was about the third, I had done 2 episodes.
Okay.
And there was a convention in Germany. And Patrick said, "Oh, darling, you must go. You must go. You must do it. It's pure love."
You do a great Patrick Stewart.
But at any rate, and so I said, "But you're the captain of the Star Trek. I'm just no, dear, do it. It's family. It's family." And I went, and I loved it. I mean, it was just the most it was. It was an amazing experience. And you are part of, when you're on that show,
Right.
you're part of a huge family. And everybody here is
Huge
part
family.
You're part of a family. And I've had a lot of wonderful experiences at conventions. And I've met a lot of wonderful people. And for anybody who thinks everyone else is crazy, a little, just a little, but that's part of the fun.
That's the charm. You
Yes.
have to be a little crazy. And now you were in The Walking Dead.
I was in The Walking Dead.
Unfortunately, again, you died.
I know, it's a theme.
I know, what is that? What is up with that? But I actually thought, and I got to be honest with you, I think a lot of fans were with me on this. I'm a fan of The Walking Dead. I didn't know it was you at first. I think it was the hair.
Yeah, of course.
And then I thought, wow, this is going to be on for at least a season with Terminus, and then it only lasted an episode.
Right.
And I was like, wow.
I know, they do. I think, they just do things that really mess with you.
They do. I think they do it on purpose. They want to throw the fans curves. Because people are kind of saying they're predicting same show now.
Right.
And they say, no, you don't have any clue yet.
Yeah, that's what they like.
Because you're either the cattle or the butcher.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right. That is right.
I gotta ask, how do you find these awesome roles? Because even though you're only in them for short times, you get some really good roles that people remember you.
Thank you. I mean, look, we're all actors out there just, doing what we do and trying to work. And, I've been blessed to get to be on two of the most iconic shows.
Absolutely.
Going. So, it's just all a matter of things have to line up right.
The universe is just in your favor.
Well, sometimes, but thank you. We're all working hard out there.
Yeah, look at she even got a little touch of that in you.
That's funny.
That's how I always remember her, because that's what I was exposed to you for the first time. Now, are you doing anything now that we should know about?
Video games. I do hundreds of video games, and I've just done 2 for Warner Brothers, but I can't talk about them because now everything is a non-disclosure agreement.
Absolutely.
It's ridiculous. No, it's ridiculous. It's totally
It can be, but that's the way it is.
I'm for DreamWorks. I'm in a children's cartoon. It's going to be on Netflix called King Julian.
I'll have to check it out.
I play a mad lemur who wants to be the most evil lemur in the world. But it's very funny. It's very well written, an incredibly talented cast, and I feel very fortunate.
I'm gonna check that out.
Oh no! And check out Chowder.
And if people want to know more about you or what you've done, because I mean honestly, there are people here who've never heard of the 18 business. So how do they find you?
I have a fan club.
Go for it.
I have a fan club in the Netherlands. It's called info@dwightschultz.nl for the Netherlands. And they're great. They're a great bunch of gals. And I go. The Dutch love the 18. The Netherlands.
I love the 18.
Well, yeah, but they still have 24-hour festivals.
Do they really?
Yes,
they have
they do.
marathons for
Yes.
the 18.
Yes, they do.
Well, it's worth it. It's a great show. If you haven't seen it, what's wrong with you? Now, are you doing anything currently since the Walking Dead episode?
Yeah, I'm doing a show on Showtime called Ray Donovan.
Okay, I've heard of it.
So coming into the 3rd season, starts in January. Yeah, great show. Very different, very dark.
Is it a strong character?
Yes, we're getting to know my character, as the seasons unfold. She's very well grounded. It's a very dark show. But she is kind of the heart and soul. So it's good. I like it. I play Elliot Gould's wife on it.
Oh, I know Elliot. I don't know him personally, but I know Elliot.
Of course.
I was a child in the 70s. I watched his movies.
He's a legend.
Yeah. And if people want to know more about you or find out more about you, is there a website or anything they can go?
They can go to denisecrosby.net or they can follow me on Twitter. I'm at the Denise Crosby. And
Are we going to see another Trekkies sequel?
I'm hoping to do Trekkies 3. Yes.
That would be great.
In about 2 years. We're about 2 years away.
I've said it because I keep hearing rumors they're going to bring back Star Trek, and I'm like, they need to have a transgender character on Star Trek. They have every other race and every other thing going, even holographic people. Why haven't they touched the subject?
Yeah, well, this is a great idea.
I would be awesome.
I see you again and it makes me think about just who I am. Is there someone in charge who can lead the way tonight? Who knows the plan? Where there's love, there is grace. There's still hope left in this place. And then smile on your face. Give me faith in the human race. Yeah.
All right, well, that's our show. I had a great time. I'm so excited that Dwight Schultz granted us an interview. I had an amazing time talking with him. I've always been a fan of his for the longest time. And I just love coming to these events. I got to meet some of my fans. I got to meet some people I know. I got to see some celebrities. You get to see some of the cars that are here. If you've never been to a Comic-Con or a collectible show, this is the stuff you want to check out, especially if you're a fan. If you love the genre, you should be at one of these. If not in this area, then in your local area. But if you want to check out the Boston Megafest, and why wouldn't you? I'm putting the website on top of the screen right here. Check them out. Tell them Ashley sent you. They love hearing that. I love doing these shows, and this is by no means my last. And I just want to remind everybody that if you want to check out my show, Bottoms Up Appetite for Discussion, you can check it out. I'll put the link on top of the screen right now for you. It's on every Wednesday evening at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live on the Gagoda Network. The live show, call in, check us out. I hope you love it. Until next time, I'm Ashley Bottoms reminding you, keep your enemies close, but keep Ashley closer. Until next time. Bye.
Where there's love, there is grace, and there's hope left in this place, and there's smile on your face. There's not a damn thing we can't face. Where there's love, there is grace, and there's hope left in this place, and there's smile on your face. Keep the faith in the human, faith in the human race. Yeah, I got faith.
I've done film. I was in That's My Boy with Adam Sandler.
Oh, wow. Very cool.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
He's lovely. He lives in my neighborhood.
Does he?
Yeah, so he'll go to the park with his kids, and he's very approachable. And my son is a big fan of his, so he always, talks to my boy.
He's just like he is
Yeah,
in real life as he is in the movies.
yeah, he's very cool.
But enough about Adam.
I know. How do I look?